What's going on, guys? Welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and it is an absolutely massive game for Arsenal this Wednesday night at home to Manchester United. Now, in my eyes, this is the perfect game to respond to that absolutely humiliating defeat away to Liverpool last week. United, of course, they're a team that have absolutely lost their fear factor. This is just a game that last season I would have been a bit sceptical going into it. Maybe I'd have been happy to come out of it with a point, but now a team that are 7th in the table and maybe they're not even competing for a top 4 spot at the moment. They're not playing at all good football. I really would expect us to be having a beating of them at home, considering that we are still mounting this title challenge. Of course, I still get this feeling that when we play Man United, no matter who's in charge of them, no matter how good they're playing, no matter how well we're playing, it always feels like they're kind of one up on us. Like however badly we play or however well they play, it kind of always feels like the outcome will be a United win. And we've got to stop playing like that, because I thought in that Liverpool game, we didn't play with any confidence whatsoever. There was no fluidity in the game. We didn't play the typical Arsenal way, and it was a flat performance. We should go into this game with absolute confidence. We need to realise now that we are the better side than Manchester United, and we're the ones competing for that Premier League title. They can compete for top 4 all they want, but we're pushing for the trophies, and we've got to do it. This is our best opportunity to do it, because for all we know, they could come back a much better team next season. And obviously, they've got quite a few dangerous players in there going up top. Van Persie, Rooney, deadly strikers in front of goal. I still can't help but feel that both of those players are losing their touch a little bit. But the obvious threat from United is Juan Mata, who has got an assist in every game he's played for Man United so far this season. I think that's only about 4 games, but nonetheless, it shows what he's brought to that team and how well he's actually fitting in at the moment. Now, he's going to be an obvious threat, and I was reading some other stat as well that he's scored in every game he's played against Arsenal, so it's going to be really hard trying to keep him at bay. But it's nothing that we shouldn't be able to handle. I mean, our defence going into this game, it's going to be a little shaky. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We've just conceded 5 goals against Liverpool, so confidence, I wouldn't expect it to be all that high. But this is, if we respond on Wednesday night against Man United, things can be put right, and we are definitely back in that title challenge. And considering we've got so many tough games coming up, we've really got to be getting the 3 points here. It is a must-win game. We've conceded about 1 goal in 10 games at the Emirates Stadium, so there's no reason why that shouldn't continue. We shouldn't play in fear of Man United, and we should strive to get all of those points. Anyway, looking at Arsenal now, there's not much change of the team news. Sanogo's back in the squad. I don't know if he'll even feature in the team, but it's nice to at least be getting players back into the team. I might as well get straight into my lineup. I'm going to go with Szczesny in goal, Sancho right back, Mertesacker, Koscielny, Gibbs, Wilshere, Arteta, Chamberlain, Rosicky, Cazorla and Giroud. Now the most notable change there is I've left Mesut Ozil out of the team. Now obviously, feel free to disagree with that, because, you know, I guarantee that he will probably start the game. But in my opinion, I think we've got to drop him. He just wasn't up to scratch in that Liverpool game. And for all we know, giving him a drop could be the best thing to do. He could come back in our next game and have an absolutely cracking performance, and that would be against Liverpool at home. So that would be a great game for him to come back, respond and put in a man of the match performance. But if he does start, I haven't got too much of a problem with that. I just want to see a little bit more tempo in his game, and I do think Rosicky deserves a chance in this one. I thought he played exceptionally well. Well, not exceptionally well, but he did a good job when he came off the bench against Liverpool to at least try and strive for more goals in that game. So I think it's only fair that he gets to start this one. He's the kind of player that relishes these big games. He always seems to turn up on the right days, and he'll put in a good performance. There is no doubts about that whatsoever. I actually think Rosicky's probably been one of our most crucial and resilient players this season. So I really want him to start this game. I've also put Gibbs back in the squad ahead of Monreal, because Monreal, I didn't think he was too great against Liverpool. I think he's a decent player, but I don't think we can afford to be taking risks in a game where we need to be collecting all 3 points. So I would much rather have the confirmation of Gibbs in the team, so that, you know, you kind of know that he's not going to make any slip-ups, whereas Monreal, you know, he's kind of prone to errors at times. So that's the team I want to see start. I'd love it if you could leave your team prediction in the comments box below. I'd love to hear what you have to think on who should start this one. Anyway, those would be my thoughts